I'm on a quest to find the most iconic theater marquees in America, but a pretty sign is just the entry fee. To win, these towns have to survive
the Gagner Score.
Every small town thinks they're the greatest. So I've developed a completely arbitrary, yet highly sophisticated scoring system that will help us to find out if a town is really great. 5 towns will battle it out to see who's the best. We're gonna use old school theater marquees as our entry point into communities. I've got my score sheets. Let's explore. First up, Luverne, Minnesota. All right, let's check out the theater situation. Okay, wow. Beautifully tall Palace Theater. Very nice, Luverne. That marquee looks absolutely fantastic. High score. Going down the street, I see a church here, which brings me to my church to bar ratio. The old CBR, what we call the Pilsner to pew. Appears there are 12 churches in 4 bars, which gives you a 3. 3 on the CBR is excellent. Holy! Let's go for a drive down Main Street. Wow, oh nice, got the marquee on there. Some old guys, A+ for artwork. Being an insurance agent myself, I gotta check out the insurance index. Latham. That sounds tough, like a superhero. Catnack. Sounds like catnip. Lots of insurance agencies. Bravo. You know, everybody in a small town has gym envy. They want to check out everybody else's gymnasium. Let's see what Luverne's got going on. Look how big that gym is. You guys probably have like 7 gyms. What, do you got like gymnastics going on in here? Holy cats. Bravo. Let's check in and see how Luverne's doing here on our Gagner Score as we're moving along. You know, as far as the mascot goes, the Cardinals, it's not bad. It's solid. I don't like birds, so I'm gonna give you a B-. Let's check out the city park. Bonus points if you got one of those old school, like rickety merry-go-rounds. Here we are. Looking for a merry-go-round. Oh, whoop, whoop. No, that's one of those horsey bouncy things. Oh my, yes. Look at this slide. That's the kind that burns the buns and goes 90 miles an hour. High city park vibes. I'd like to check out the Zillow listing, see if there's anything wild and crazy. Luverne has 0, wait a minute, reset the filters. Okay, Luverne has 51 houses for sale. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, nothing. Oh my gosh, what's this? Dude, that's amazing. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. The doors. I love this. Well done. Luverne, you did nice. Right out the gate, Luverne jumps out with a 48 on the Gagner Score. Really impressive, well done. And I tell you what, that marquee carried you. On to the next. Paonia, Colorado. Paonia? Paonia. Okay, let's find the theater. Dropping in. That's a little underwhelming. I mean, it looks good, but the marquee is only okay. Your interior is lovely. Hey, props to any small town that still has a theater, so way to go there. Let's take a look around, see what else we got going in Paonia. These views, absolutely stunning. Vibes! Oh, there goes a church. Church to bar ratio, 12 churches. Jimmy's Joint. Okay, well, it's Colorado. Nice. Having a brewery in town. 6 bars, which gives you a solid 2 on the old Pilsner to pew. Not bad. Where do you guys want to go for lunch? Let's go to the diner. I bet the mountain biking in Colorado is crazy. I'm sure it is. What's this? Is this where you play football? Oh, sure looks like. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So you're playing football with a mountain in the background. That's huge. They're gonna get points for that. Checking out the insurance index. There's just 2 insurance agencies in Paonia? Guys, agents, come on. Mountain Harvest Festival. That's another classic. If your community is hosting festivals every year, chili cook-off, yum. And of course, you're in Colorado, so your elevation is off the charts. A 385 elevation score is huge. Big points there, big points. Head over to the Paonia Park and see what we got going on. I do see some swings. Everybody loves a good swing for the old shoe kicking game. Handicap accessibility, I see you. The rest of the city park looks nice. This looks like a great place to hang out. What's the mascot here in Paonia? The Eagles? Of course the Eagles are great. That's our country's mascot, but it's another B for me. It's a B. Or is it a C? That's a B. Let's see what's for sale in Paonia. Nothing really like wild. All right, let's check in and see what we got. What's this on the corner? It's gone. Where'd it go? Street view glitch. Here we go. The what? The what? The bazaar. Oh, cool. Like a roadside stand. Pretty neat. That's got to get you points. So Paonia, Colorado coming in with a strong 41 on the Gagner Score. Their elevation elevated their score. And those views. Let's head over to our next town, Ainsworth, Nebraska. A little bit closer to home for me up in the Midwest. Let's dip in and check out the marquee in Ainsworth, shall we? Let's see what it looks like. There's no marquee here. But Kyle, that's 2 duds in a row. Will we ever find another great marquee?
Foreshadowing.
Well, hey, props, you've got a theater, so that's something. Points for having a theater. Marquee score, though, it's gonna go down a little bit. Let's look around the rest of Ainsworth and see what we have. What's this? What up? Angie, I see you. Farm Bureau. I work for a Farm Bureau affiliated company in North Dakota, so I have a heart for Farm Bureau. Ainsworth, you can thank Angie for helping your insurance index. That's gonna help your score. The Midwest typically scores well on the Pilsner to Pew index. So we got 10 churches, 4 bars, so that's a 2.5. That's not surprising. Is there 2 Napas over here? Black Napa. Is that like a fancy Napa auto shop? I thought they were blue and yellow. Yeah, right here. Blue Napa. Is that like taking an Uber Black? Like you get better parts at the Black Napa? That looks fancy and sophisticated. Noted on the score. Vibes. Scoops. Get your scoops at the old Pump and Pantry. That's another classic small town. Everyone has such great names for their gas stations. The old P&P. I have not been checking out water towers. Classic, vintage, well painted. Good ranking for the Kyle Classics. Let's head over to the school and check out the gym situation. Where's your gym? Oh, I see it. Old glass block. Nice. Do you only have 1 gym though, like the rest of us? Wait, you've got 2 gyms, you dirty dogs. You lucky bulldogs. Elevation in Ainsworth is tough. In the Midwest, elevation's hard to come by. Unfortunately, it's gonna put them at a 157. Wait, what the heck is this guy? Big John? My Lord! Power up! Amazing! Oh my gosh. You are getting points for this, Ainsworth. Look at this guy. He's rusty, but he's huge. He's holding up a big burger and a Coke. I really hope this place is still open. If I ever get to Ainsworth, I'm heading over to Big John's for sure. That's gonna help with the classics. Let's get to our score for Ainsworth, shall we? The CBR was strong. Pilsner Pew was good. Great classics. Big John's was unbelievable. Elevation, tough, flat. Got the Farm Bureau bringing you up. We started out a bit rocky, let's be honest, Ainsworth. The marquee, there wasn't one, but you have a theater, so you're gonna get a score there. Ainsworth, Nebraska coming in with a solid 43. That Big John's came out of nowhere. That was a surprise that really carried you and brought you up, so. Great showing by Ainsworth, Nebraska. Let's head to the next town. Keeping the Midwest theme, we're heading over to Viroqua, Wisconsin. Viroqua sounds very fancy. Oh, that is beautiful. Power up! Multiple levels, great lettering, beautiful lights. Woo! That is a top score so far on the Gagner Score. Checking in on some of our other rankings, the Pilsner to Pew Index, 1.75. Oh, it's our lowest yet. And it appears Viroqua likes their Pilsners over their pews.
Thirsty.
What kind of insurance agencies we got in Viroqua? Schlicht Insurance, Benson Insurance. Good looking Main Street, lots of nice old buildings. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this, it's a Fortnite. Oh, it's the Fortney. That's gonna help the score. Mr. G's, my guy. I'm a Gagner, so I can relate. He's open a lot. You can also buy women's clothes for $500. This guy's holding an orange and catching a pheasant. Okay, I'm getting lost. We gotta go check out the gym situation. Here's the school right there. Laurel High School. Is it Laurel or Yanni? Did that just say pool? Y'all got a pool in your school? That is a big score. I'm not seeing a city park. Oh, here we go. Well, that's underwhelming. An undersized basketball court. That's not a great score there. You got a Walmart? Viroqua's huge. Let's see what's for sale in Viroqua. Looks like you can buy a bake shop. Dude, it comes with flour. You'd have everything you need to bake a cake with this one listing. That's a quality Zillow score. Let's check in to see how Viroqua's doing on the Gagner Score. All right, insurance, that was decent. Elevation's low. That's Viroqua, Wisconsin, coming in with a 44 on the Gagner Score. It's been a tight race so far. Who's gonna win? It's time to get to our 5th and final town. Let's head over to Wallace, Idaho. Last stop on the train. Let's jump off I-90 and check out the 6th Street Theater and Melodrama. Oh, I like the stars and I like the neon. That's a cool marquee. It's small, but it's cool. Live theater, and it's pronounced theater like Canadian or French. Not a bad marquee. Not the best we've seen. In fact, jump in the comments and let us know what your favorite marquee is from our adventure today. And if we missed one, if you know of a better one, let me know. I'd love to see it. Let's take a drive around Wallace. I mean, right next door, you've got this Gem bar. the gem bar. Well, that's a cool sign. That's going to help the score. Surrounded by evergreen trees and mountains, this is an absolutely beautiful community. This is interesting, Wallace. There are 12 bars, but only 4 churches, so you've got a .33 on the Pilsner to Pew.
Ultra thirsty.
Let's take a drive down Main Street, Wallace. Another nice sign. Look at all these cool signs. Great sign game in Wallace. A lot of neat businesses. A penny farthing. A bike shop. Oh, you have my heart. I do love to bike. Love to see that bike shop. That's excellent. Cool looking courthouse. Shoshone Coventry Covert Hervis. Those are the wrong letters. More cool signs. Dang, I bet at night Wallace lights up and looks awesome with all of this neon. Great score. You know, Wallace being in Idaho, it's got a nice elevation and a nice population, so its elevation is great. 325 elevation. What is that? The center of the universe? Holy shnikes. Wallace, Idaho claims to be the center of the universe. That's gotta be good for some points. Not a really huge city, so I wonder how many gyms they have. Let's jump in here. Look at your mural on your gym. That's awesome. Your gym score just shot up because of that mural. That's great. Mascot here, the miners. Makes sense. You're in miner country. It's a little bit unique. It's not a bird. We don't like birds. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna give you a pretty solid mascot score. Let's check in to see how Wallace is doing on the Gagner Score. Not bad, but let's see if we can find the city park. Do they even have a park? Well, here's a park. It's a small little like town square. No merry-go-round, but you can go mountain biking, and that counts for something. Let's pull up the leaderboard and see where we stand before we get to our scoring. We know Luverne has the leading score so far, so if Wallace can beat them out, they're gonna be the best town. If not, it's gonna be Luverne. Who's it gonna be? Wallace comes in with a surprising 49, which makes them today's best small town. This was a lot of fun. Congratulations, Wallace, you did it! If you had a good time, hit the subscribe button because I have a bunch of other small towns that we're gonna visit. Not always via computer, some we're gonna go to in person. So join me for the journey, and I'll see you next time.